Hi guys, I'm back today with a video that is going to be kind of extensive in the amount of items that I'm going to talk about. But I got a lot of stuff today and I really wanted to share it with you guys. So, I'm going to be talking about a few different things today. The first being this massive box that I have here from Jaclyn Cosmetics, which I'm going to be really honest with you guys and tell you that I really love the spelling of her name because it's actually the spelling of my name, and when you have our name, it is very hard to find anything that is personalized with your spelling. That's just real life. But that is what the big box looked like. This was $65 and you got a ton of products for that price. Now, this is just like the empty boxes because I've got the actual products up here. But this is what all the packaging looked like. It was really, okay, I've heard mixed things. A lot of people didn't like the packaging. I kind of thought it was exactly right for Valentine's Day. These were supposed to be Valentine's Day surprise boxes. Now, she had anticipated before COVID to have already released a lot of products, but that did not work out. And I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I used to watch a lot of Jaclyn Hill, but I really liked Marlena Still as well. And so when all of that stuff happened with Makeup Geek, I was really sad. And so I kind of just took a break for a little bit. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not really into drama of any kind. But at the same time, I always loved Makeup Geek. And I was very saddened by what happened with that whole situation. And so for those reasons, I actually hadn't picked up anything that Jaclyn Hill had done in, I mean, literally since then. I think the last thing I picked up of hers that she did was, let me think, it was like the Morphe, the original Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't even remember what it was called because that's how long ago it was. That was the last thing I picked up from her. And then I actually did not get any of her lipsticks, which I'm simultaneously glad and sad about because I actually did get some after the fact that weren't screwed up, which I know this is a huge thing, and I don't blame people. I would have been very like, what is happening here? But the ones that I got were not messed up. So in any case, I did like them. I liked the formulation. I thought it was nice, and I really liked the color. So hopefully, fingers crossed that she'll re-release them, but without all the stuff inside of them. But I've got to say, this was a really well-curated box, and I thought it was really nice. And we're going to go ahead and talk about each of the items, but the thing to note is that I have no idea what the prices of these items are going to be when they do release. Now, she is coming to Ulta very soon, and there's supposed to be more releases, so maybe we'll see some of those products come out with that. The first things that I'm going to talk about are these two pressed highlighters. Now, some people did not like the boxes because they were like cardboard. However, I don't really have a problem with it, to be honest. I think the packaging's kind of nice. It's perfect for Valentine's Day, in my opinion, and I can see where somebody might want plastic because especially the other things are plastic, so maybe in that sense that's a little like, why is one plastic and not the other? But in any case, I think that these are beautiful. This is the shade Twinkle, and I mix both Twinkle and the other one on my cheeks. I also have the dusting powders as well because extra is extra, and I'm kind of extra sometimes. And I like these. I think they're really nice. The texture is really good. Personally, I'm very happy with the kind of shine that I got. I think it's a really luminous kind of glow. I think it's beautiful. And then this was the shade Flurries. And like I said, I just mixed these two together. Really liked them. Think it'll look really good on deeper tone skin. Both of those, I did get all four of these, which are the loose highlights, and I'd never used a loose highlight before. So these are the containers, and some people didn't like these, and I thought that was kind of like, I'm kind of surprised. I think it is really nice. It's good quality packaging, definitely. So for me, I don't understand that personally. This is the shade All Lit Up, and it's kind of like champagne toned glittery. And then this is Light the Way, and this is a really frosty kind of glittery one. And I used both of those. I should get to see those before I add the pressed highlighters to my face today. The thing I would say about these is that they are very, very subtle. If you're looking for something to wear to work, these would actually be really good, which is funny because they look really glittery in the actual containers. So I was really surprised by that. Now, the other two shades, the one is I'm So Lit, which I did not open. And this is slightly deeper. I mean, I would assume you could use that for an eyeshadow. I did not. And then this is the shade Light Show, and that is deeper still. And so I didn't use either one of those, but potentially you could use them for like a blush topper or something like that. In my skin color, if you are darker, these would definitely look really nice on you as a highlight for sure. Just keep in mind that they are more subtle. Then, moving on to the liquid lipsticks, while red is not my favorite color, and you guys know that, it's just not, these are really, really nice. I think they dry down really well. Personally, I really think she did a good job formulating these. I had no hairs. I had no any kind of debris inside of them. I thought they were great. And in fact, they remind me, the smell I still haven't, oh, I did put my finger on it. So they smell like a candy, and I don't know if they're even still around because I don't see them because I don't trick-or-treat anymore. But there was these candies, and they looked like little strawberries. And when I would, you know, eat them, that's exactly what they smelled like, is what these smell like. So if anybody else has got these and think they smell like those and know what candy I'm talking about, and if I can find a picture of those candies, I'm going to insert it here so you can see it. Let me know if you agree, because I'm very curious to know. This shade is kind of an orangey red, and this is the shade Clingy. But it's actually, for like summer, I think it'd be a really nice shade. And then this is the shade Committed. Now, it looks a little bit more blue toned red in the container, but I do feel like there's some pink undertone to it as well. And then this is the shade Boy Bye, which I love the name, of course. And this is the deepest shade. If you want this fully opaque, I think the best thing to do is to apply 2 coats of it. That's just my personal opinion. But these are really nice. I can't wait to see more shades, more wearable shades, more everyday shades, because that's kind of my jam personally. And the very last thing in the box was the shade 24 Karat. I think that's what it's called. 24 Karat. And this is a lip gloss. Now, I love the packaging. I think it's very nice. I think it's kind of luxe and kind of heavy and really well done. And my only qualm would be that I feel like I can't get a lot of product out at one time. So, like, it's because this little part in the component is so tight. Almost like I'm pulling out a completely dry component, which is very strange. But then I put it on the lips, and I'm not, because I've got it, like, in the center of my lips today. I'll put some more on. And it's nice. Now, this just smells like peppermint, so it's nothing like crazy in that case. So, and it definitely dissipates. It doesn't really burn. It is slightly warm for a few seconds, but then that goes away because I'm kind of sensitive to that and I don't like it. But all in all, I really like each one of those products. I am going to show you what each one of those products looks like on my face as I put it on. So if you're interested in seeing that, keep watching. Something else I want to talk about today is something that I have seen somebody use on Instagram a lot of times. And the person that I usually watch using these items is Rose and Ben. And I will have her link down below because she's super talented and really does a great job with makeup. But she's constantly talking about Anisa Beauty. And I always was really interested in trying the brushes. And I was like, okay, you know, if sometime I'm going to give them a shot. They are on the higher end of the price scale for me for brushes. So I was kind of like, okay, maybe I'll catch a sale and pick some up. Recently I won a giveaway and got the Pinnacle Foundation Brush. I also got the Quick Dry Brush Cleaner. Now I have not tried the Quick Dry Brush Cleaner because admittedly I'm kind of behind on washing my brushes. That's real talk. But I did finally get a chance to give this a shot. Now normally this would be $40, which is pricey, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, especially if you can find it on sale. This is probably the best brush I've used on my face. Like, it's actually not a hype at all. Now, I know my foundation does not match my skin. I've been trying out all the foundations that I have. I've actually been doing a master video of everything that I own, and so I could talk to you guys about it and what I think about it and how it worked and all of that. So this is actually too dark for my skin. The other thing is, it is itching my face terribly, so I need to get it off. So that's why I'm kind of like, oh my goodness, I need to get through this video as quickly as possible because, whew, I got to get it off my face. But this brush has to be the best foundation brush that I've used. That's not a hyped thing. I kind of thought, oh, it can't be that good. No, it actually is that good. The shape is really nice. I thought it was kind of strange at first, but it is really good for getting everywhere. Like, I found it really easy to get in all of the corners of my face without messing up anything else that I'd done. And I like it for both smoothing application and for blotting. I think they both worked really, really well. So there is that. And then I did actually end up buying some other items. I got the concealer brush, which was $28. I love this. Like, I don't know what it is. The way that the bristles are packed, it was just so easy to lay down my concealer. And I don't use concealer. I just use foundation. That's just me being real. But I put it down and I feel like it's the best it's looked outside of the fact that the foundation is like tearing my skin to pieces. So it looks a little agitated because I've been scratching it, which is not good. But for real, I was able to just get really close up to my eyeline, which I'm going to end up regretting later because it itches so badly. But I just thought it did really nice. And then I was really able to get around my nose crevices and kind of smooth those out because I think most of us understand what it's like to get buildup of foundation right in this area and have it break apart. And honest to goodness, like, I really like this brush for that. Really good job. Also, I was able to kind of hit some of my problem areas like with a concealer brush. So really think that's worth the money. The last thing that I picked up was it's a kit, which I've just got the bag empty because I did use the items today. And that was their mini skincare trio. And so this is like, these are the brushes that you get inside of it. Now this one I have not used yet. This is the Angled Care, and I actually think I'm going to use it for something that's not skincare, but that's just to come. I could easily use this for lotion or serum or any of those things. I think it would work nicely for it. The thing that is great is the bottoms of these are kind of like perfect for scooping out whatever you're pulling out. You guys are going to see that on the video because I did actually do my skincare on the video with you guys. It's kind of minimalized at this point because my skin has been very, very sensitive. Tatcha's like the only thing I can use, and I have not yet picked up their serum, but I will be doing so in the future. But this for the eyes, I think would be really great for more than just skincare as well. So I think it would be really cool to pick up a second set, maybe to use for, I mean, anything you might need to apply. Put down like an eyeshadow base or something like that. I think that'd be good for that. Or even you could maybe try this for concealer. I think it might be nice, especially if you have like a creamy kind of texture. This would be really good, I think. But as for using this for eye cream, I thought it was really nice. This is the eye treatment brush, but I also think you could use it for spot treatments as well. So if you have acne and you want to use stuff, which I can't because I'm sensitive to everything apparently, this would be really nice for that as well. And I've got to say, it is super gentle underneath the eye area, which is really nice because I'm one of those that kind of like with my fingers, and that's not good. It's not good. And then the last brush which I did use was the All Over Care brush, just for my lotion. I took the bottom and I just kind of scraped some onto my face and then I worked it out. Now, you guys will see that I get really, really red applying it. It has nothing to do with the brush. It's just simply the fact that I have very sensitive skin. And in fact, I have dermatographia, which I've just recently told you guys. And so on top of everything, just so you guys understand my skin situation, I'm dry, but I'm also very sensitive. I have rosacea and I have dermatographia. So my skin, when I touch it wrong or just touch it sometimes in general, it gets agitated really easily. Sometimes it itches, sometimes it swells, sometimes it leaves marks, sometimes it leaves lines, sometimes it hives up or welts. Like right here, I don't know if you guys can still see it, I have a line going here because I actually itched my face and it's been there just puffed up for a hot minute. But in any case, get red when I'm applying this, it is not from the brush. The brush itself is really gentle and in fact is really soothing. So I really like this kit. I thought it was really good, and right now I think that they are running a sale for buy one get one free, or buy one get one half off. Either way, it's definitely worth checking out. And if you're looking for nice brushes or you're looking to really start to invest in what you're using on your face, I think this is a good place to start in my opinion. So there is that. Then the very last thing I want to talk about today are the new matte shades from Dandelion Co., which I absolutely adore. So I am wearing this set right here on this eye, and I'm wearing this set right here on this eye. Now, I did add a couple extra shades from them to each because I like a shimmer shade. That's just how I roll. But I was so excited to get these, and they came very quickly. So I was really happy about that. And I'm a big fan of his formulation. I think he does an awesome job. Like, he has some of the easiest to use mattes that I've found out there. I think I had all of my eyeshadow done in like 10 minutes or something, which is crazy fast if you think about it. Because I was also filming it while I was doing it, and you have to be kind of conscientious of where your face is, and I'm terrible at it to begin with. So that's easy. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, to get it done that quickly is really nice. But I think all of the shades played really well together. So again, this is what they look like. Just so you guys know, each bundle of 6 was $24. I think that he sells them separately, but I was just like, I'm scooping up the bundles because I can save a little bit of money and I will get them all, which makes me very happy. So that's what I went ahead and did. Now, I do have 2 extra shades, and I will tell you what they are. This is the shade S'mores, which I believe was actually in his fall palette that he released, which was gorgeous. Ooh, it was so gorgeous. It was exactly my fall kind of palette. And then this is Dahlia, which you can buy separately, and they are very pretty. Now, I think that these would be even more stunning if you use like an actual eyeshadow base or kind of glitter glue or something like that. My sensitive eyes can't handle it, and so I just apply it as I can, but they are still pretty darn fun. Like, you can see they're shifty, they're beautiful. I love his eyeshadow. It is so good. And it's not just the quality, which is wonderful, or the fast shipping times, which is great. It is also the fact that the owner is a good person. Genuinely probably one of the nicest people out there, and personally love a company that actually responds to their customers. To me, that's a huge deal. I've had many companies as of late that I feel very frustrated with because they either don't answer at all, or they seem like they are hindered by you contacting them at all, which I can't even understand. If you don't want to work with people, you should not sell products. Or hire somebody else to do your customer service. Just putting that out there. In any case, I think he does a great job. Also, I love that he actually puts swatches out ahead of time. I feel like more and more recently, a lot of small indie companies are not putting swatches out, and I don't get that. Like, when you're releasing something, I feel like swatches are so important to actually understand the shades that you're getting and what they're going to look like on different skin tones. And I was very happy to see that he did that. So thank you so much. You do a great job there. And for me, I'm sure you guys can tell, I'm actually really happy happy with every single thing I have sitting out in front of me. I'm going to use everything, I'm going to love everything, and now I want to do some swatches for you guys. And then if you want to see how I got this look pretty much like mid-neck to forehead, just keep watching, and I'll give you my final thoughts at the very end. Okay, the first shade is called Apple Butter. And that is kind of a taupey gray tan shade. The next shade is called Shiitake. And this is a deeper, slightly more brown gray tone. It is called Milk Chocolate. And this is a slightly grayer than Milk Chocolate color. The next shade is called S'mores. And this is one of those beautiful kind of brownish, maroonish, bluish, greenish shifting shades. Just love that color. Semi-sweet. And this is definitely a more gray tone version of this shade. It's like a charcoal brown gray. Portobello. And anytime I hear the word portobello, I don't think of the mushroom. I think of the movie Bedknobs and Broomsticks and the song Portobello Road. But in any case, this is like a smoky gray shade. The last shade in this bundle is called Grindstone. And this is like a blue tone gray shade. The first shade in the next bundle is called Winkle. This is like the perfect baby shower blue shade. The next shade is called Lakeview. And this is a beautiful blue that has a slight hint of green and gray to it. This is the shade Foglet. And this is a beautiful gray tone blue shade. The next shade is called Dahlia. And this is a really beautiful, very shifty shade. So I'm seeing kind of an orangey, pinkish, reddish, and goldish shade. And then I've also been seeing, I think in the monitor, kind of like an orangish, goldish, and maybe slightly green. There definitely is green to it if you turn. The shade is called Lily Pond. And this is like a nice cerulean shade. It is called Algae. And this is probably one of the nicest greens I've ever seen. This is like green with a slight hint of blue to it. Beautiful. And the last shade is called Wintergreen. And this is just a lighter version of this. This is the first shade, Clingy, and I'm not going to do this perfectly because when I take it off, it will be beautiful. Also want to say a big thank you again to No Drama Beauty Stencils for sending me these because I've decided anytime I do lipsticks, I'm going to definitely be using these more and more. So this is, again, a very red toned orange shade. As you can see, it's very good coverage right away. And this is the shade Committed. Now, this does look like a more blue-toned red shade. However, it is more rosy undertoned as well. The last shade is called Boy Bye. And this is like a deep burgundy with a brown undertone to it. This is probably my favorite color, maybe. This is the shade 24 Carat. Just gonna slide it in right here next to it. As you can see, that's kind of just a really nice gold lip gloss. Has a little bit of gold glitter particles within it as well. This is the shade Twinkle in the pressed formulation. It's a beautiful kind of soft white highlight. Now I did go thicker on it just so you guys could see it easier, but sheared out, that is beautiful. And this is the shade Flurries. That's a beautiful coppery pink gold shade. And if you shear it out again, it is beautiful. It's beautiful like that too, but all lit up. I have no idea how this is going to swatch, guys. Because it is all loose. But it is a beautiful kind of champagne-y type of highlight. But it diffuses out very easily, so it may look more intense right now. I can't really see it in the camera, but no. It may look more intense right now, but on the face it is very, very subtle. This is the shade Light the Way. Beautiful white gold shade. But again, it is very, very subtle. So I hope you guys are actually able to see it because it's very light. I don't think I'm going to open the other two just because I think that these will be the least used out of the formulations for me personally, because I do like a more intense highlight. However, I will say that these do not add texture to your skin, which is very surprising to me. Really see those a lot better since I've pulled off the actual stencil. But that is everything that I did use. Okay, I am back and I want to give you guys my final thoughts on everything. Go ahead and start with the Dandelion Co. mattes. I loved these. I thought they were so beautiful. All of these colors, even the blues, normally I'm not a fan of blue shades, played so nicely together. I just think that he does a great job formulating them and they work so well. And he had said recently that he's going to be doing some sparkly shades for spring and I cannot wait. I don't know what this is, but I can't wait. And then this set of 6 over here was also beautiful. So I think if he adds some more shimmery shades, you could get like a mini glam palette kind of feel like from Natasha Denona with these. Because to me, that's what I'm getting from this eye all day is exactly that kind of vibe. And you can get it for a lower price and you're supporting a small business, which I think is wonderful. So definitely keep an eye out on his shimmer shades that he's going to be releasing. But if you're looking for some good mattes that give you that vibe, these are definitely your guy. And I want to talk about the Anisa brushes some more. So this little skincare kit, definitely awesome. I think that if you are looking for a way to be more gentle with your skin and make more of an experience out of it, for me, I'm very stressed a lot of the time. And this very much gives me a feeling of like ritual, habit, routine, and that's very comforting to me. So to me, it's a whole experience that I'm getting that I was not getting before, that now I'm kind of like, I'm not going back. These are like steady in my routine. And just so you guys know, I'm sure they have cleaning tips and stuff like that, but what I do is I just keep a little bottle of rubbing alcohol on hand, and I'll spray down the brush and I'll wipe it off into a towel of sorts. So that's what I do between them. And then of course you can always wash them like once a week or once a month or whenever you wash them. Let's be real. So there's those. And as far as these two go, oh my goodness gracious, I could literally throw out every other one that I have right now and keep these, be completely happy. And I might do that, just to be real honest with you. Now, I'd actually never used the foundation that I've used today before, so I would really almost like to try a crappy foundation that I'm getting rid of, just to see how well this performs with something like that. I'm like, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, I'm on one. Anyway, these are wonderful. They're worth every penny. They are on sale. You guys should run to go get some for yourself, because I think you're going to be truly happy with the application that you get. And you know what? Honestly, Rose from Rose and Ben on Instagram, she got it right. They are great. And then they also do some really nice outreach as well. So definitely check out their Instagram. It talks about that a little bit more, and I think it's really interesting. Last thing, of course, is the Jaclyn Cosmetics box, which I know a lot of people were like mixed on, and I saw a lot of people that were really, really upset because they missed the launch or because the products weren't out yet. And so it was kind of like, why are you releasing a box when you don't have those products? But I think here's the thing. One, this is supposed to be a one-time deal. So she literally had something prepared, and she probably sold a lot more than any of us are going to realize. I don't think she would intentionally try to leave people out. I think that these were really good deals, and to sell them at that kind of a price, you know, she had to be selective about it. She's had a lot of stuff go wrong for her with her company, and so I kind of feel where she's at in that sense. And then the other thing is, she can't help what's happened with COVID. She can't help what's happened with, you know, different factories and companies, and she's the only one that's experienced it. So while there may have been issues with other launches, and I can't speak to those because I didn't purchase them. Oh, I lied. I did get one of them. I got the Becca and Jaclyn Hill one, and I still really like it. I didn't have a problem with it personally, so that's my thought there. This, I just think is beautiful. I think every single thing she put out with this was really good quality. I enjoyed the packaging. I thought it was a really, really good deal. Like, and everything was good quality. So I have no complaints there. I'm really interested to see what she's going to release, especially at Ulta in the near future. So I don't know. I'm not saying give her a pass, but maybe give her a pass. I mean, she's been through some stuff, and I'm not saying some of that isn't her fault, because I am not a drama channel, and I don't want to be involved in anybody's crap. But maybe give her a pass. Maybe give it a chance. That's all I'm saying, because everything seemed to be really, really good. So in any case, I hope that this video was helpful to you guys. If it was, make sure you leave a comment down below. Like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell for future updates, and I'll see you after I wash off my face, because boy, it itches. You guys have a good one. Bye.